Good evening, friends. So, I'm back with a book reading. This time, the book which I'm going to read is 15 Months and Seven Stories. This is a book by Asha Singh Gaur. Uh, it talks about life through locked doors and masks. So, this is quite a giveaway, and you must have understood what the book is all about. But before that, let me tell you the story of my meeting Asha. This was 2014, and we both had won prizes in a contest organized by Poetry Society of India, and she had filmed me uh, while rendering my poem. So I didn't know that. And in fact, I didn't realize it also. And we met after 9 years in 2023. And she immediately recognized me. She said that I have your video D. So I was also pretty excited, and she sent me that video, and I was so happy, so happy. And since then, it has been a wonderful relationship that we both share. At times, we do talk for quite a few minutes. We share about our passion for writing. So, well, here's a book, 15 Months and Seven Stories. So during COVID period, each of us had a story to tell. But what makes a book interesting? It is about the experiences gained, and then ultimately it's all also about what you learned from those experiences. It need not be a straightaway message, it can be an indirect message. So let me begin. Yeah, I have written the forward for this book, So let me read the initial two paras that I had written for this book. The COVID-19 pandemic was not merely a global health crisis. It was an unprecedented upheaval that touched every corner of the world, altering lives, priorities, and perspectives. It forced us to reimagine how we connect, survive, and ultimately thrive. Amid this collective uncertainty, countless individual stories emerged, stories of resilience, fear, hope, and discovery. These stories, woven into the fabric of our shared humanity, now form the essence of 15 months and seven stories, life through locked doors and masks. The book is more than a collection of real life incidents. It is a heartfelt chronicle of navigating an extraordinary time with courage and grace. Through these deeply personal narratives, the author opens a window into the lives of individuals as they experienced isolation, adapted to the new normal, and discovered unexpected reservoirs of strength. So this book is very nicely broken up. I'll read the names of the chapters which are there in this book. It begins with the new normal. Second story is about work from home. Third story is about mountains, home, pandemic. The fourth story is about the Zoom wedding. Fifth is time to draw the line. Sixth is job interview. And the last one is the horse. So, while Asha goes to celebrate her birthday with the friends at Gokarna Beach, they all understand that COVID has arrived. And as usual, none of them know what is in store for them. Work from home has been announced, and some are excited and some are not so excited. So, what happens later is the part of further stories. But let me move on to the third one, which I feel is the most critical part of the book. So, this is titled Mountains, Home, Pandemic. So, let me read a few paras from this story. Hey, Asha, listen, we are planning a trip to Brahmatal. Will you join us? Radhika is also joining us for this one. Wow, that is amazing. I'm eager to participate. But I recently returned from a trip and I'm not prepared for a track. Radhika is new to trekking, so I thought your presence would boost her confidence as well. Yeah, that's there. When are you planning to go? After an unforgettable tracking experience in Har Ki Dhun 2 years ago, I was yearning to go for a trek in the mountains again. However, I was not medically fit for a trek in that altitude and weather conditions because of my arthritis. I was uncertain and took some time to consider whether or not I should join him on the trek. There was a constant conflict within me about whether or not I should take that chance. Selling an idea is an art, and my friend demonstrated unexpected skill in this area. His efforts to persuade someone like me are likely to yield positive results. He informed me that the track was relatively easy and had a medium difficulty level. Asha, with your experience, this trek would be a cakewalk even with arthritis. So, friends, was Asha really able to go for this track? You can imagine. And to get to know the answer, you have to read the book. So the story moves on. Asha is in Bangalore. Her parents are at Pune and she's missing them. But one thing which reflects in this book is about her connect with her family, which is very necessary to navigate any difficult times in our lives. So it's about her bonding with her sisters, with her brother, and I really love that part. If one doesn't have either relatives or friends with whom you can share, with whom you can move ahead in life, you can still do it, but it's difficult. So, moving on, I'll talk about job interview. I'll read a para from this story. The interview started, and she started with the most common question. Tell me something about yourself. I started answering her question, and in the meantime, she was going through my resume. Immediately after that, she asked if I had any B2B experience. Her mockingly drilled through my mind, leaving me shocked. I told her about my experience, but she wasn't convinced and started shouting at the HR executive disregarding my presence. I don't have time for this nonsense. She doesn't even have the required experience. You should have reviewed her resume before getting her here. This was strange, as she was the one who confirmed the interview appointment through an email. I was under the impression that she would have reviewed my resume before contacting me for the interview. I traveled more than an hour in a filthy cab to give an interview only to realize that the interviewer had not even read my resume properly. After blasting the HR executive, she asked her to call the content marketing manager to interview me for the opening in the content team. So, this was about an interview that Asha faced. And this was the interview that made her realize something very important. She did an inward dive and she came up with what she really liked. So, often the challenges that come in life are not to bring you down, but to bring you up. And this was what she learned from this bad experience. And she discovered herself. How? That For that you would have to read the last story. This is a wonderful book, very well designed. This is published by Highbrow Scribes Publications, and it is available on Amazon as well as on their website. So I would recommend all of you to purchase this book, 15 Months and 7 Stories, Life Through Locked Doors and Masks. Hope you like my book readings and reviews. And if you do like, please keep subscribing to our YouTube channel, to our page, to Insta, where I post all these videos. So, see you soon with some other book. Bye bye for now.